Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Dark Skies Lighting. This is episode 4. In this episode, we're going to actually look at what lighting is truly to a dark sky scheme if we absolutely must have lighting. Little hint for you, it's going to be downwards and it's going to be horizontal plane, but nothing upwards at all. Stay tuned. Here we have our tree light, which is strap mounted. We've got some very gentle lower foliage illumination from a bit of reflecting light. The trunk is really well illuminated. We've got some great shadow play, and all the lower ground foliage is superb, just literally just hitting the top of that. So we're avoiding any lighting that is going upwards into the sky, so if we have a look at the ceiling, there's no spillover. And what we'd be doing with this lighting is we'd be limiting the number of hours that it's actually on. So you'd have it maybe while we're using the garden for an hour or 2 hours, and that would be all. So this one isn't actually on our website or anything really at all. Max had made this for his project for college, and it's a bit of gooseneck conduit with a recessed light in the end of it, but it works really well as a dark skies light. As you can see, the light is completely downwards, it's cut off, and it works beautifully. We get some really great foliage illumination. It's not quite the right colour temperature. I believe this one's 3000K from memory. Really want to be 2700K. Warmer the better. 2700K is the recommended colour temperature if we're going to use garden lighting in a dark sky scheme. I suppose even if we went 2500 or 2200K, that'd be even better. But 3000K, not really ideal. 4000K and beyond, definitely not. So now we're on to a pathway spike light, and as the name suggests, this is generally for pathways, but you could use it for lower plant illumination, etc. At the moment it's a 3-watt fitting, so it's super bright, maybe too bright for what we're trying to achieve here. So we've now got that actually in our planting. As you can see, it illuminates everything really beautifully. Again, it's downward lighting, so we've got no spillover going upwards. We could easily fit a glare guard or a deep baffle to that fitting as well to kind of lose off any sideways glare, and actually in a dark skies scheme you'll want to have that, and I'm going to show you why. So now face the fitting towards us, and you can see how really bright it is, but can you see how you can actually catch the spotlight itself in the video here? So you can see how this is going to need a glare guard or a baffle, so I'll show you what those look like. This is with a glare guard on, and as you can see, the glare guard has cut the light output so that we're now no longer getting this spillover upwards. So even if we come down to the horizontal plane, I think you can only just about catch it. You see it goes from there, or just from there, just as it comes down to there, and you can start catching the beam again. I'll show you what the baffle does. So here we've got the baffle top on, and as you can see, the beam is narrowed slightly because of the baffle, and again we're blocking a lot of glare sideways. There's a little bit of brightness from the inside. It's not so much glare in terms of you can't actually see the LED unless you really come down and come right under it, but it works really well. But the glare guard is a fantastic option in that you can use the existing top and a customer can come along and fit the glare guard themselves. So this is very similar to the pathway spike. It's a downward head type fitting that can take a glare guard or a baffle top. It's really great for mounting on small walls and posts, etc. And again, you can direct your lighting downwards and across. So in terms of recessed lighting, anything that emits at a horizontal plane or less is best. And obviously, because it's recessed, you're really going to be stuck at a horizontal plane because you can't really go downwards if you're already pretty much flush in the floor. But if you look at this, there's some really great spillover lighting that you're getting gently off of this. This is our recessed halo light, so the light pushes out sideways only, and so we're getting some great shadows coming off onto the back panel. We're getting some really fantastic illumination just to the side there, so it just shows you how far the halo actually illuminates. It's actually put in some light on the back wall there and surrounding areas, so it gives you some really great illumination all the way around. So it's a perfect marker light, and if we look at the effect from above, you can see why it's called the halo. So we've got another great option, which is this Hunza pathway spike. I'll grab you the correct name and put it in the bottom. But I believe this is also John Cullen fitting. I think Hunza makes it for John Cullen in New Zealand. I get a little bit confused with the exact locations of manufacture when it comes to the crossover between the brands. I think John Cullen advertises all UK made, but I'm 99% sure that this one is made in New Zealand. Nonetheless, that still brilliant, absolutely superb place to manufacture. And this fitting is absolutely beautiful. So you can see there's no sideways glare at all, and it's a nice wide beam washing across, so it's really great for planting, and it's super for pathways as well. No upward spillage at all, everything's all just downwards, which is exactly what we want for dark skies. So guys, I hope you got some value from that video. In the next video, next week, we're going to be looking at the impacts on wildlife. In particular, we're looking at bats, birds and insects. So, if you like the video, please like it. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. And if you've got any comments, put them in the box below and just let me know what you think, what your thoughts are. If there's anything else you'd like us to cover in the next one, that kind of thing. So we're likely in the video after the next one to actually come back to doing some more lights that do downward type lighting. So we've got a new planting light that's coming, and we've got some recessed eyelid type style lights that we'll cover too. Anyway, we'll see you guys soon. Bye.